What is up, you guys? In today's video, I want to talk about Instagram versus TikTok versus Facebook when it comes to selling handmade stuff. Which one should you focus on? We're going to tell you in this video. Let's dive in. All right, well, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Zach Vaught, and I'm your host. And as always, I'm so grateful that you're choosing to hang out with me and learn and grow as a person, as a business owner. And when it comes to selling things online, I've got a pretty long track record. We've sold millions of dollars in custom furniture ourselves. We've helped our clients sell over like $16 or $18 million inside of the Woodworking Business Accelerator program. So we know a thing or two about selling handmade goods online, okay? And so I want to talk to you today about Instagram versus TikTok versus Facebook. And I want to kind of give each one of these platforms a title, and really it depends on what you're trying to build and what you're trying to accomplish, which one of these you should focus on the most. And so here's the titles for each of these. So Instagram is the brand builder. We're going to build our brand on Instagram. TikTok is the viral engine. Right now, it's easier to go viral on TikTok than is any other platform. And number 3 is Facebook is the local cash machine. And so I'll get into each one of these and give you some pros and cons of each platform and why you should or shouldn't be on those platforms. So let's start with Instagram. Instagram is great for showcasing your work and displaying expertise. To be successful on Instagram, you really need to have a beautiful aesthetic as far as the type of content that you post, right? Or you need to just do an insane amount of volume where you're posting 1 or 2 times a day on a consistent basis. Some people are posting 6, 8, 10 times a day, right? It just depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Instagram is going to attract buyers if you're really good at it. Instagram is a great platform to attract buyers that are going to value craftsmanship and design. Right, it's such an aesthetically driven platform that whatever you post has to be really beautiful in order to stand out. Reels, Instagram Reels still get really great organic reach. So if you post videos of you making products and it's kind of rough and dirty in the shop, and then it transforms into a beautiful product, and then you can showcase that in a great light, those Reels are going to really perform well. It's easy for people to DM you and connect with you inside of Instagram, so that's great. And then you can also tag your products inside of your photos or inside of your reels as well, right? So like if you have a Shopify website and you have a product page for the specific product you're building in the video or in the images that you put on Instagram, you can actually make it easy for them to click on it and go straight to the product page, right? Which is a great thing. The cons, what are the cons of Instagram? So it's slower growth unless you post reels consistently. Instagram is pretty hard to grow. Some people just have the Midas touch and they can just grow Instagram pages like crazy. I have never grown anything on social media virally. Most everything that I've ever done has been through just chopping away at it consistently over time. But that's not to say that you can't do that. The algorithm favors engagement too on Instagram. So it's not really about buyers, it's about engagement. So you might have 100,000 followers and a ton of people that are commenting and connecting, but you might not get any sales. So if you're trying to drive business growth, monetary, financial business growth, Instagram might not be the best. It's harder to go viral on Instagram than it is TikTok. So just for the virality, you should focus on TikTok as opposed to Instagram. And then lastly, you need more intentional branding and content strategy if you're going to be successful on Instagram. Not to say that you shouldn't have an Instagram, not that it shouldn't be a part of your strategy, but when it comes to really focusing your time and energy, those are the pros and cons of it. All right, woodworkers, I've got a challenge for you. It's called the 5K in 30-Day Challenge. Join the Woodworking Business Accelerator program, follow exactly what we teach you to do, implement the systems, the processes, the sales scripts, and if you close $5,000 in new custom furniture sales in your first 30 days, we're gonna give you your program fee back. That's right. You will have literally built a business growth system for free. So why would I do this? Well, because I would rather actually put my money where my mouth is and win only if you win than just asking you that you should just simply trust me. So if you're ready to build a business that funds your life and not just your hobby, this is your chance to build it without any risk. Check it out, link in the description below. With that, let's get back to the video. Okay, so let's talk about TikTok. So TikTok has insane organic reach potential. The challenge, in my opinion, with Instagram and TikTok is that if you're trying to build something great locally, it's not as local focused as Facebook is. TikTok's nationwide, worldwide, but TikTok's great for showcasing product, for processes, for detailed videos, educational content. There's 1,000 ways to go viral on TikTok. It works. People have blown up on TikTok. I think I have a video that's done 500,000 views on TikTok or something. which is nothing compared to a lot of these guys. It's also really good for humanizing your brand. So putting a face to what you're doing, you putting your face out there can be a huge competitive advantage against some of these big box stores like Our House or Restoration Hardware or Pottery Barn that have beautiful aesthetics and high prices, right? So you being human, you being personable, that might be a great advantage for you. You can drive massive traffic to Etsy or to a Shopify page or whatever if you have something go viral on TikTok, okay? And there are strategies out there to really drive a lot of engagement, okay? The cons of TikTok are attention span is short. Not everybody that's watching is gonna buy. Obviously, audience skews younger on TikTok, so typically you don't have as much disposable income. So if you're selling inexpensive items, you can get away with it on TikTok. I tend to find work on TikTok, like TikTok Shop, different things, are inexpensive items, things that are $5 to $25, right? Or maybe $5 to $40, more impulse buys. If you're selling expensive things, typically the TikTok audience is not gonna be as keen to spend a lot of money. And it's also just harder to build long-term relationships with people on TikTok. The way that you can communicate is not as straightforward or as clear as it is on Instagram. I think you have to be following them, they have to be following you in order to have a conversation. So the last one here that I'll share with you is Facebook, which in my personal opinion is where you should be spending your time and the most important thing you should be focusing on in your first 6 to 12 months inside of your custom furniture business. And that is because Facebook Marketplace is still a gold mine. You posting your stuff on Facebook Marketplace, you're gonna get a lot of leads. Facebook groups is a gold mine. Facebook ads are a gold mine if you know how to run them and do them right. The other thing I love about Facebook is that typically we have an older demographic of people on Facebook, which means what? They have more disposable income than these young guns, right? So it's typically like 35 to 65-year-olds. And so older demographic, they have more disposable income. It's easier to target locally with Facebook ads than it is with TikTok, right? And then the other thing that makes it easy is just Facebook Messenger. Facebook Messenger is very straightforward. It's very simple. It's easy to get quotes out. It's easy to communicate with customers. The cons of Facebook is that your organic reach is not going to go anywhere unless you boost posts or you run ads. So you're not gonna be able to post stuff on, like have a brand new page, post stuff, and nobody's gonna see it, right? I think organic reach is restricted to like 3 to 5% of however many followers you have on the page. So if you have 100 followers on the page and you post something, only 3 to 5 people are gonna see it, which is super discouraging, right? But if you get the ads engine going and you get all the marketplace engine going and you get the Facebook groups engine going, you're gonna have a really great ecosystem in place to drive leads to the business and drive sales. Again, one thing I think sometimes we get focused on are vanity metrics. How many views did I get? How viral did it go? That stuff does not matter if you're trying to grow a business that produces revenue, okay? So we need revenue, dollars, money, okay? So make sure that you make that a priority. Just to wrap this video up, my recommendation, go all in on Facebook. I think it's easier. I think it's more straightforward. I think it's easier to connect with buyers. You can maximize marketplace, groups, and ads there and have a three-headed monster that's going to help you grow the brand pretty rapidly. Okay, so with that, hopefully this video was helpful to you in understanding the differences between Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook and where you should focus your time and attention. A couple resources for you. I've got my free ebook. The link is in the description below. Doesn't cost you anything. You just got to enter your name and email. We'll send that over to you. Number 2 is the Handmade Hero Academy. If you're brand new, beginner, don't really have any business principles, don't have any idea what you're doing, trying to figure out what product to sell, like this is for true beginners, that is a great low ticket program that's going to allow you to learn the business principles you need, test your product, build a Shopify website, and get some traction quickly. So check that out, okay? And then lastly is the Woodworking Business Accelerator Program. For those of you that are really trying to take your woodworking business to the next level, okay? So be sure to check that out as well. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.